All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.
All you gotta do is rush. All you gotta do is
make
touch.
them right connections. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Wall. And y'all already know when I got Miss Cari baby next to me, y'all know what type of time we on. We are here to make the coaches connect. Season 3, first episode. You know what I'm saying? We are back. What it does, Cari?
I know. Season 3. I mean, how do you even begin season 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who has tuned in to like every single episode. We've actually had some amazing viewers, an amazing audience over the past couple seasons who are still steady with us all the time. Yes. Like, it's incredible. And so we thank you for all your support through the past year. It's been a year. Yes. We actually started like a year. I think it was like a year, 2 days ago. Yes. And I was like, this is really dope. So it's like our anniversary and everything. And it's just like, it's so cool that now we're into season 3. So it's just been this amazing ride. And we couldn't do without our guests, of course, and everyone's support. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And also, if you guys do want to be on the show, please make sure that you do contact us, either, you know, through the Instagram, the Culture Connect Instagram, or one of our Instagrams. That's fine. Go ahead, hit us up there, or on Facebook. By all means, we are down to, you know, have you on the show. We'll, you know, send us your EPKs, any information that you have. We'll kind of go through it together and then just sort of see, you know, where you're at for your music or what projects you're working on and kind of what you're all about. And then hopefully you guys can be on the show. So yeah, what do you think, Big Wow? What do you think of this season 3?
Man, look, you know, words can't even really express, you know, how I'm feeling about, you know, everything that we got going on. Shouts out to Krista, the networking queen. What's going on with your family? Y'all already know she's in tune, tapped in, make them dots connect. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. Shouts out to Vicious 999, one of them support us, day ones that been tapped in with us, man. We appreciate you. It's just amazing, man. You know what I mean? All of the support, the love we've been constantly getting. You know what I mean? It's just been super dope, man. Shouts out to Just TV. You know what I mean? We on Just TV. I got my own personal show. Cari got her own personal show, and then we come together with the Culture Connection on Just TV, and that's 101 on Roku. You know what I mean? We everywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been amazing. The journey has been it's been very fulfilling. Shouts out to London Parents, was going on home team. She's always in the building. She got her own show on the network where she's interviewing amazing people, small business, talk about her modeling, her music, and everything, just to tap into her world. So tap in with her too as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just been amazing, man. And we got some amazing people coming on this season too. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be very informational. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really that's our goal. Right, you know what I mean. By me being in the States, Cari being upstairs, I call it on her side of the world. You know what I mean. We close, but the cultures are so different. You know what I mean. So we're really gonna tap into that this season and have some real discussions. You know what I mean. And like she said, if anybody that wants to come on and tap in, and you know what I mean, you know, somebody you want us to talk to or have something that you want to discuss on this platform too, we down for it. We ain't ducking no smoke, and tonight is no different. We got an amazing guest, you know what I'm saying, coming through. He's going to tell us his story, you know what I'm saying, and just continue to move the culture forward, right, Cari?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's really kind of interesting to see because we've had guests actually from all over the world. We just, not just the United States, like all over the world, come on. And even like our audience from all over the world. We had someone from New Zealand tap in last time, and it was just so cool just to have them here and just like please, like if you are from another country, shout it out because we want to know who's been tapping in and what you guys might want to say about your cultures. Bring it up during the discussions, and we'll try and bring it up in the comments and put that on the screen like we have London's here. Um, if you guys have something to say, by all means, bring it up, and then maybe we can have a discussion about it during the show as best as we can. We do try and get to the comments as best as we can if we've got time and it's through the discussion, of course. But yeah, all of this different discussions about the cultures and how we do connect in certain ways and how it's very different has been very interesting to really see, like, I always teased about the whole coronavirus thing, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a Rona store here in Canada, and then Big Wall's like, oh no, there's Rona everywhere, and I'm like, no, I mean like the hardware store, right?
Like it's really a store named Rona.
Really, so it goes like even just from the stores to products to artists to what people believe in, their politics, different things that are all across the board. And like I said, it was just something so simple as just a store, how it can be different in our cultures and how it makes us think and everything. And so it's really interesting really to see how our cultures do differ and how we do connect. It's really cool. Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that energy going with connecting the cultures and connecting you guys to artists that's really affecting the culture in an amazing way. And today's guest is no different. So we're gonna bring in our next guest. We're gonna go ahead, bring him in, get this show going. You know what I'm saying? We got the one, we got the only, we got young Nicky in the building. What's going on with you, bro? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Nothing, just been grinding. Yeah.
So look. That's what's up, man.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? We want you to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we really want people to get a full understanding of who you are and your journey in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And you've been doing it for a little while. So for those who might not know you or heard the music, won't you just start from the beginning and let everybody know who is young Nicky and how did you get to the point where you are today?
I'm from Seattle, Washington, born and raised up here. And so I grew up heavily influenced by music since I was a kid. And actually my uncle Jeffrey Dwayne Brooks he he made music when I was a kid. So I remember back in the day, like I was probably like 10 years old, we all stayed at my grandma's house and on my mom's side. And when we stayed there all together, he used to make music. I used to see him play the piano at my grandma's house. And I was already influenced by music. So I kind of got in tune and watched him as I got older, and that led to me actually, doing music all on my own. He wanted to help, but I didn't want his help. I always wanted to do things on my own. I wanted to, show people that I can do something, amazing on my own, especially if I got a passion for it since I was a kid. And so as I got older, I started listening to more music. I started, studying other artists, even artists in my city, and how they do things, how they move, and, how to actually get in the game. And so one day I was staying in Auburn, Washington, and at the time I was working at a warehouse at nighttime, but I was going to school at the same time too. And so my homeboy who stayed in Auburn, we always talked about doing music. And so he hit me up one day and was like, "Oh, you trying to get in the studio?" Yeah. And so after, school, whatever, I went to his house and we came up with the song Make It Last Forever, which is all on platform. And the reason why I did that song is because I felt like in today's music, there's a generation gap. The music don't sound the same. It's all about drugs, this and that, money, women, you know, material stuff that really don't even really matter. And so I did that song hoping I can, bring that energy back and, into hip hop and into the culture. And I dropped that song in 2019. And so I've been promoting it since 2019 to last year. Last year is when I finally got the opportunity, to shoot a video. Because when I first dropped the song back in 2019, I didn't even know what I was doing. I was still, still learning. I don't have the knowledge that I have now. So I didn't know that, oh, when you put a song out, you should have a video. People was putting me on game through the years until now. And so fast forward to 2001, yeah, last year I got in touch with this dude named Sideshow. He's a videographer, locally up here in Seattle, and so we tapped in. And so I did a I did a photo shoot with him for my birthday last June. And what's so unique about the dude is that I got a 5-year-old. I got a 6-year-old son. He has a son, and he brought his son with him to the photo shoot. That made me, look at him, kind of different. Like, he got a purpose, and he's showing me that, firsthand. And so we kind of grew a relationship outside of music. It's like right now, like before this interview, I was texting him and telling him, giving him the link. Oh, I'm gonna be doing this interview. He's we always keep in touch with each other, no matter if we working together or not. That's not it's not gonna change how our relationship with each other. And so yeah, did a video for it, and I dropped the video August last year on the 20th on my YouTube page. And I ain't gonna lie, if it felt good just to see, the numbers, like to me, getting 1K, 1.1K views in a month as a new artist that just really just jump into this 4 years ago, that's to me that's saying something. And then um I got a EP called Versatile out that I dropped in the same year, 2019, after I dropped that song. And the EP Versatile is dedicated. If you look at the cover, it's me, my two sisters, and my big brother, and my dad. And I call myself. That's where I got my name from. My dad's name's Nicholas. I look just like us, like the spit inch of my dad. My family say it, friends say it, everybody say it. And so that clicked in my mind when he died too, probably like 7 years ago. And I'm gonna call myself Young Nicky just to keep his name going, his legacy going. And yeah, I dropped the Versatile back in 2019. Like I said, I'm just a student in the game. I'm still humble. No matter how many opportunities, no matter how many blessings I get in this, I just stay humble. So I didn't really know about shooting videos yet. And so it took me, 2000, fast forward to 2021 to start shooting videos for it. Back in November the 24th last year is when I shot the single for the EP "Set It Off," which is featuring my baby's mom. She's rapping and singing on the hook but rapping a verse. And basically, when I shot that video, I shot it, and if you watch the video on YouTube, it has a storyline with it. And so I got a couple more videos I'm gonna shoot this year, and I'm gonna drop this year for the project. And just the name Versatile alone, it just was in the moods I was in at the time I was going through. Sometimes music is about, actually life experience. So mostly all the songs you hear was a life experience. Song set it off for my baby's mom, so it's a life experience. We had love for each other at one point in time. And so yeah, I dropped the video. What I know I shot the video last year in November, but I just dropped it this year on my birthday. Just a little birthday present, just me showing gratitude, and thanking, myself, for, keep going with it. And I ain't gonna lie, it's different, because I feel like today the rappers is scared to rap about love. They scared to rap about they want to rap about money, they want to rap about drugs, they want to rap about women, but they won't. They now, to me, rappers are too masculine to even show that they care for a woman. They gotta act hard around their friends. It's like, no, let me do something different and let me stay to my box, and and just do me. I want people to feel the real me. So I'm not gonna do nothing or rap about nothing that I haven't done or act like somebody I'm not. And with Versatile, I came up with when I came up with the name of the project, I just listened to every track, and every track is different. All the beats is different. I'm rapping about you know, different topics on the songs. And I can't wait until I put the other videos out, and so people can actually see the full storyline with it, and you know and actually learn more about me, because I think I'm kind of creative, when it comes to a lot. I just don't do the normal stuff that any other hip hop artist do. If I want to have people tune to me, I'm gonna do something different instead of going doing everything that everybody else does. That's not me. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
It was a lot, and I love everything that you said, man. You definitely have
Yeah.
to keep the momentum going. You got to be authentic to yourself, and that's one thing that I like about hip hop today is that you can
right,
actually be yourself. You know what I mean? Hip hop has
right,
always been a masculine thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was
right.
only certain artists that was willing to be, vulnerable and talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
today, like take artists like Drake, take artists like Kendrick Lamar. You can actually be yourself. You don't have to be a killer. You don't have to be a
right,
gangster
right,
to sell your
right, right,
records. You know what
right,
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
right, right.
So
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely changed over the years how everything's, like you
Mhm.
said, you can be the most famous rapper in the entire world and be able to put your heart on the sleeve. That's not a problem at all. That's just kind of how
Right,
it's unfolded. And everyone's like, okay, now they're beginning to understand who their personalities really are, not just the name, not just the music,
right,
but in this whole game
right,
of the music industry. This is why we do our shows, is to be able to have the face to the music, to be able to say, okay, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and this is what my music means. It's not just lyrics thrown out on an EP, right? So when you said your versatile album, you said there was so much going on in that album. Maybe explain a little bit of like what each kind of track is about. Like, did they kind of mix into everything, or was it as versatile as you said? Was it completely different each track?
Well, he dropped out,
Oh no.
so he's gonna pop back in. I'm pretty sure, but and that there we go right there. I love that question too, as far as him being versatile.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know if you heard the question. Um,
yeah.
did you hear the question, bro?
No, no.
okay.
My
That's
Wi-Fi
It's
was
okay.
messing up. So
that's all
It's
right.
okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
This is live
mhm,
TV.
right.
It happens. No, I commemorate you on all like your project that you put out, your whole versatile EP. So what I wanted to know was in your EP, was it a continuous sort of story or was each track completely different, as you say, very versatile?
Um, it was different, but the visuals that I dropped to set it off, and the visuals to the other songs on the project, is a whole storyline to it. So it's basically, you know, it's different type of tracks, but it all going when it all comes out, it all will harmonize together. So yeah, I mean, this is like I said, different beats, but it will always all of it is gonna all come together, and that's something that like you know I've been working on all year on. So it's like I can't. I'm excited to actually people to see my vision, the creativeness behind it. You know, and I got a couple other things, in line for the EP, just promoting it wide. It's like you know, like I said, you can't just drop a project in a video and not promote it or not do interviews or not or say do a TikTok challenge, dance challenge. You can't. You gotta. It's like thinking outside the box. When you hear versatile, it's like that means you're doing. You could be doing two or three things at a time.
Mhm.
You gotta even learn how. You gotta learn. I'm learning how to juggle. Just with this project.
You got to
People,
multitask. You have to.
right? People, I call it versatile. People want to see how versatile I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
So
name
I
you got to
can't.
live up to. You know what I mean?
Right,
exactly.
right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
right.
So when you were making it, was there, I have a couple questions though. So one is like, what was your favorite part of your entire project? Was it, doing like creating the songs, maybe just even rapping them, or maybe perhaps it was the video part to it? And also, what was like probably the biggest struggle going through this as well?
Um, I say making the songs is probably my um favorite part of the process, just because to see where I started at with it and see it from start to finish is like when I'm doing something like writing a song. If I write, I'm excited about it because I can already see the vision of it with even with the with the visual to it. And so when I'm writing, just that adrenaline rush, knowing that to me, I'm putting out something great. I'm sharing something, my thoughts to the world, and probably is the visuals, because you need a video, to let your audience see exactly what you're talking about. It's like I don't want to shoot no regular video. I want to shoot a video that actually speaking on what I'm talking about, but have a storyline behind it. Just don't shoot no video, a bunch of cars, money, and girls. That's getting old. People, this world is need healing. They don't need to hear no more rapping about killing, gang banging, drug dealing, none of that. And the most difficult part about everything, just this project, was you know when I dropped it at the time, me and my baby's mom was going through it,
Mm.
and so we was on a breakup. And so when I made that song and put it out, at the
Mhm.
time I wasn't over her. It reminded me of her. She was okay with it. Actually putting a song out. Only why she's not in the video instead of in models in the video, because she don't want to show her face. This and that. And so yeah, that was probably the hardest part. Having you know a 6-year-old, and you just broke up with your baby's mom, and you got music out, and you're trying to juggle from being a dad, a brother, sister, uncle, and because we were we wear a lot of hats in in life. A lot of people don't recognize that. I'm not just just a rapper, or a hip hop artist. Besides music, I'm a father, and so yeah, that was probably the difficult part. And you going through custody battles and stuff like that, and yeah, I was going through a lot back then, 2019, and it really I don't regret none of it because you know, I, it made me more wiser, more stronger. It made me really go hard for my dreams. Let me not let me not focus on what's going wrong in my life. That was my biggest problem. Focus on what's going wrong in my life back then, but I wasn't focused on what's going on right. And so I can now I got that out of me. Now I can move, without holding grudges or, my past deter me from my future. You know, I can look back at it and be like, I actually survived that, or, that chapter in my life, I lived that chapter in my life and actually went through it and actually stand tall no matter, what life
Yeah.
throw at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's really good that you can actually sort of set that aside for even in front of your children. I think that's really super important that the
Right,
parents are able to, as they say, co-parent and be able to,
right.
still work on their projects even together and just, put their differences aside, help each other still
Yeah,
kind of grow in their own
yeah,
lives, even if they're, apart, which is really good and amazing. And I think that's super healthy and it's good. The children get to see that and be like, hey, even though they're not together, mom and dad are still working together and they're doing this,
right,
it's going to make them proud,
right.
absolutely in every single way. So I do commend you on that
Yeah.
Yeah,
completely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
100% agree. And shouts out to the culture gang in the building. Always, got amazing questions for our guests as well. And we got a question for you, man. Who are your influences? Make It Last Forever has a nice flow. Reminds me of a song from Lazy Bone.
Yeah.
I get that all the time. Lazy Bone, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, they be like, I grew up on Snoop Dogg. I grew up
Yeah.
on West Coast. Like I said, that's why I came with the song Make It Last Forever. So
Yeah.
I grew up on old school hip hop. I didn't, not to knock this generation because of, music
Yeah.
now, because I'm part of this
Ain't
generation,
knocking
but
it.
that's
It's
what I
all
grew
hip
up on.
hop. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you
Yeah.
knock,
But
knock,
that's,
there
yeah.
and always.
So my influences probably was like Snoop Dogg. I ain't gonna lie, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
I got a couple favorite artists in Vegas that I like: Euros, Dizzy Wright, J Cole, Conscious. That conscious rap. They rap about stuff that make you open your eyes. And stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I always knew that I was going to kind of do that in a way with my music.
Mhm.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
We had another question earlier on that we kind of did skip over. Yeah, exactly. Did you play the piano too and any other instruments growing up?
I played the trombone, and I went to Meany Middle School with
Okay.
Macklemore. I went to middle school with him, so I seen him actually blow up and stuff like that. So that's amazing, just to see where he's at. And
Yeah.
I played trombone. I was in the band and everything, but I think my cousin, she poured water in my trombone, and she got in trouble for it. And
Yeah, I bet.
yeah, back then, that's when I wasn't running the streets. I was a good boy. I was in good grades. I ain't gonna lie. I was a square. Growing up.
Did she do that to flirt with you? What was the whole purpose behind that? Or was it like to see if you could blow bubbles or something through the trombone?
Something, something. I mean, we was younger than we was now, so you
Oh
know.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what that was about.
Um,
Oh, exactly. Okay,
let,
go ahead.
let me ask you this, brother. As long as you've been, pursuing your dreams and things that you've learned and you've gained, because you said you're a student of the game.
You're right.
What have some things that you learn if it's an artist watching this and then they trying to get into the game and they trying to take necessary steps to pursue their dreams as well. What are some things that you could tell them that could take them from being just a good artist to a great artist?
Just follow your heart. Don't let the outside noise tell you what to do. Like if you have a vision uh, for your life or just music and especially music, you don't let nobody outside people who ain't helping you with your music tell you anything about your music because that was sometimes when I first started back in 2019, that was my biggest problem. I got people around me that ain't helping or bringing nothing to the table. Even family, just around you. You got friends around you that that got something to say, but they ain't gonna put, ain't gonna put no money up. They ain't gonna bring no ideas. They just want to be around, just to be around for a turn up or a pay. That's what I had to learn them hard lessons because when I first um started doing music, I went through it. I'm still sometimes going, you meet people you try to do business with and they do dirty business with you, or I'm still meeting people and I'm still going through it. But like I learned, okay, business is business, don't let nobody put their type of feelings or expectations of you. You should put your own expectations on unless they really, can got some knowledge and actually does music. There's a lot of people that I, look up to in Seattle that, that I go to that I see they're doing, I ask them questions, people like that. You only should take advice from people that actually doing what you're doing, or like you guys are hosts for a podcast. Like you guys give me some advice or something about something, and, I'm all ears. But anybody like friends, homeboys that just want to be around, family that just want to be around, that ain't they ain't helping you, you know come up or whatever, or trying to helping you chase your passion. Just follow your heart. What vision you have for your life. A lot of people, they follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. Sometimes you gotta stand out like a sore thumb. Some
Yeah,
people ain't gonna like what you do. As long as you like what you do.
Hmm. Yeah.
absolutely. Dropping jewels, man. We like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we have the networking queen here in the house with us, Krista. Always welcome to the show. She's amazing. She's a promoter and she's got a lot of artists under her belt, including Bigg. But she wanted to know what's your favorite song out of your library, if it's a new one, an old one, or is it unreleased, and why is it your favorite?
Um, I gotta say, "Make It Last Forever," just because, like, every time somebody hear that song, and if you really listen to it, "Make It Last Forever" wasn't even mixed that well. But a lot of people told me that, but people was like, yeah, the way how you're coming on the song and how fast you rapping on the song, I never heard that. Like when somebody said in the chat, oh, you remind me of Lazy Bone. I get that all the time. That makes me feel good inside. If I feel like I brought back, that old school vibe, that people was really, that people was missing. Even, older cats, telling me like, hey, you got something here, keep going with it, you know. And so, yeah, that was probably my favorite song, Make It Last Forever. And plus, that's my mom's favorite song. And so, I did that song, you know, thinking of her. Like, you know, I'm gonna make my mom proud while I'm making myself proud, you know. And I'm glad I actually did it. I'm, you know, and got out of my box and actually, because if I never dropped that song, you guys wouldn't even be, I wouldn't be doing an interview with you guys right now, you know. And so, you know, music is helping me get out my box because I'm a shy dude, I'm a quiet dude, and so people get to see a different side of me now, you know, that they haven't seen before, you know. And so, you know, yeah, that's my favorite song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's is why we do our shows, is that, like we said, you know, you get to see the face behind the music, but also we want to
Right.
bring everyone to this whole different comfort level of just being able to be here and be able to open up and talk, and not just feel like, you know, there's so many eyes on them, but just to be able
Right.
to feel like you're just in the same room as us. And because that's kind of how we treat our guests. It's like you're coming into our own homes. We welcome you. We want you to have kind of an intimate conversation about who you really are and what it means to you and to be an artist, and you know, some facts that's, you know, growing up or things that have been happening in your life. So with that, I know you've had some aspirations and dreams and bigger things that you think about all the time. So with that, what would be the biggest or most famous collaboration that you would love to, you know, do something like the collaboration with Snoop Dogg or a collaboration with Malcolm Moore? What's the biggest one that you would love to do it with?
Um, I'm not gonna lie. J. Cole, like, he's probably my favorite rapper, you know. So doing something with him, like, and how he raps, um, and how conscious, you know, as he a rapper, because I'm a conscious person, you know. And so yeah, that probably be a dream collaboration of mine, the rapper J. Cole, just because you know, I kind of think of the same way, you know. You know, I'm showing people different things. He's showing people different things. He lead with his morals and you know, I lead with my morals too, and you know, and my principles and what the way I was raised. So yeah, it would be J. Cole.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's dope, man. That's super dope, bro. We want to thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah, thank
Giving
you.
us your time, giving us your
Yeah,
energy, man. Sharing your story, man. Shouts out to the
Mhm.
culture gang. They saying promote, promote, promote. They loving
Right.
what you saying. You motivating the culture, man, and that's exactly
right,
what we here to do, man. And
right.
again, man, we appreciate you coming through. We
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to spin a block, man, and bring you on to talk
Yeah,
about other topics as well, because we like to bring our
right,
audience, our different guests back to talk
That's
about things
right.
other than
right,
music, you know what I mean, and
Mhm.
other
right.
things that's going
Yeah.
on in the culture, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So we
That's
may have to
right.
bring you back on the panel, man, and we could have another discussion for our audience,
Yeah,
man. But
Yeah.
we,
and
we
that,
Well, what
go
yeah,
ahead.
everyone doesn't know, I was just going to quickly say, is actually young Nicky and I, we actually did an interview
yeah,
already,
we did. Yeah, we did.
like about a year ago. So this is
Yeah,
his second spin around the block, but he can
right.
definitely come back.
Yeah,
And because
Yeah,
I've seen him grow over the year, and he was asking
yeah.
to come back on, and I was like, okay, sure, you can come back on and see what's been going down. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I gotta come back, because I've been shooting something for a year now. I'm not going to say what it is,
Okay,
Yeah.
but you
okay.
know, it's just,
Well, look,
you know,
we like
right,
exclusive activity. So when
right,
you
Oh yeah.
when you're ready to
You,
drop
right,
it,
you
you
have
know what
to
I'm saying?
drop
You
it.
yeah,
gotta come on
Yeah.
through. You know what I'm talking
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah,
We
for
drop
sure.
all of the things here. This is
about?
the phone. This is all
Yeah,
the
Right. That's,
exclusive drops happen here.
yeah.
So
now
Okay.
look, we can't let you get up out of here, man. Before you
Uh-huh.
forget to tell everybody all your social medias,
yes.
where they can find you at. If you want to tell them what you got going on right now, what you got coming, talk to the culture and let them know what's going on, man. Talk your shit.
Um, I got you can follow me on Facebook at um Built to Lose Born and Ran. Instagram Born to Lose but Built to Win. Um You can find my video for Set It Off, the single off Versatile. It's on my YouTube page. You can just look up Young Nicky Set It Off. My EP Versatile is out now on all platforms. Um, I got a lot coming. You know, it's like everybody. I feel like I put in work this summer. Like instead of doing the norm, everybody want to party. So it's like I'm just everybody. Like I said, everybody want to party, but the winter's coming. It's getting cold. So now I'm finna really, get down to business and putting more content out. So there's a lot coming. This is not the only time you guys probably gonna hear from me. It's
Yeah.
it's like once I focus on some getting things done, then okay, it's go time. And so this is like probably like the second interview I did this week. So you know, it's just like how things are coming, and after this, I got another interview, tomorrow. So it's just,
Working,
Really
just
working.
keep working. And that's
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do. Like I
yeah.
said, it's gonna get cold this summer, and I want to keep the momentum going. I just didn't want to, people, some artists they drop a project or they drop a video, you never hear from them again.
Mhm.
I don't want to be one of those here today and gone tomorrow. No, so I'm gonna keep my foot on pedal on the gas.
Yeah,
Man,
slow and steady wins the race, as they say.
Right,
It's
that's a
good.
right,
It's
fact.
a quality over quantity sometimes, right?
Absolutely,
right,
absolutely.
right. Yeah,
Absolutely,
mm,
absolutely,
yeah,
man. It's super dope, man. It's motivational, and we like that type of energy, man. So consider this your home away from home, man. Anytime
right.
the
Yeah,
coaching game is spoke, definitely bring young Nicky back. So we definitely gonna
right,
bring you back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have us a conversation, and we
right.
gonna chop it up, man. So again, we
Uh huh.
thank you for coming through, giving us your
Thank
time and
you.
your energy,
Yeah.
man. And we're
All
gonna see
right,
you on the flip side, bro. You already know the vibes, man.
right,
And like I said, man, when you dropping the exclusive stuff, come
right.
on back. You know what I'm
All
saying? And we're
right.
gonna
I
talk
will.
about it right here. You
I
feel me?
will. Yeah, all right, for
You
sure.
Yeah,
I
already
appreciate you
know, man.
guys.
All
All
right,
right.
appreciate you, man. You have
absolutely.
yourself a good night. All right.
All right, you too.
All right.
All right. Have a great night. Thanks for coming back on.
All right, bye.
Yo, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about, man.
yeah.
Super dope, man. Super dope.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
I like that though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to be able to be that platform for people. You know what I'm saying? To give them an idea of what the game is like as far as the coaching and everything. You know what I'm saying? So shouts
Mhm.
out to everybody that tapped in with us. We appreciate everybody, man. Shouts out to iHipHop TV. Shouts out to Underground Radio C. Address the Culture, of course. And last but not least, Just TV. We
That's
own
right.
right now, man. Shouts out to Just TV, man. Where we tapped in and we on SSH 101 on Roku. You know what I'm saying? You can tap in to my show on Fridays and your show on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Connected with
Connecting with
Cari.
Carrie on Saturdays. Yeah. Big
Also,
Well,
right
what's
here
the name of
on
your
Just
show?
TV.
What's the
It's,
name of
it's, a,
your show, Big Well?
it's Address the Culture Presents. You know what I mean? So
On
we
Fridays.
on Fridays at 10 o'clock,
Okay.
right here on Just TV as well. You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? So we not hard to find. And again, we appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. We are so excited. This is the kickoff of season 3, and we got some amazing guests. We got some amazing conversation, and you already know it's gonna be myself with Cari, baby, and we're gonna be right here every Tuesday making the coaches connect. Right, Cari?
That's right. Can't wait for next Tuesday. This whole season is going to be just out of the water. I can't even explain it. We've got so many artists that are going to come on and perform as well. We have got our shower studios in full effect, so we're hoping to see that. We're hoping once a month. That's really what we're trying to do. Bring
Yeah.
back some old guests from our other previous shows, some from Big Wall shows, from some from my shows, and bring them all back in. And I don't know, we might even mix it up a little bit, have maybe a couple of them on. Maybe they can have a little conversation and talk
We
about their
stirring it
culture.
up. We
Who
started
knows?
some stuff up. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much fun, and I can't wait. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in this evening here on Just to Meet Jets FM as well. You guys are incredible and amazing. Like, share, subscribe as well. Gotta put that out there.
What she said. So you already know the vibe. So until next week, I'm your boy Big Wall.
I'm your girl Cari.
And this is the Culture Connection. Season 3. See y'all, man. Strap in. We're going to see y'all next week, all right?
All right.
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.